Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Roguelike Adventures in Dungeons, or RAD. So since the last episode, I have done a little bit. Let me go ahead and, well, I'll wait to sleep, because I do have a little bit to cover. I have done a little bit of work. I did start adding some more tiers, and I did make a stone seed. Not terribly useful, but I went ahead and planted those there. Some of these seeds, actually, well, we'll go over there here in just a second. And then I added another tier, like over there, another tier over there, another tier right up here, and then this actually comes up and connects to another tier, and then another tier right there, and then I'm going to have this kind of layered here, and so we can plant some flowers and, you know, different things up through here. And then this is actually going to come up, this section's going to come up a ways as well from there. So basically just kind of tier the farm up as we go. I will eventually have to add some kind of chunk loaders to this pack because there, I don't think there's any. At least none that I recall seeing. So I will probably have to add some to this, but that's fine. And then I did go ahead and whenever I made those stone seeds, I went ahead and made some tier 1 crafting seeds because regardless, I'm going to have to tier them up to the tier 2s and the tier 3s and so on. So I figured I'd go ahead and make those. We've got stone seeds, we have dirt seeds, we need to get nature seeds, which I have to get pumpkins and cactus, which I do not have at the moment. I'm not sure if I have any seeds for pumpkins or not. We've got wood seeds, we do not have water seeds yet, we do not have ice seeds because I have no ice, and then we do not have zombie seeds. So I'm going to try to get all the seeds, you know, and grow our farm, because I want this farm area to be pretty big and expansive. Not to mention this pack does have unique crops, which is really cool. Now, if I open up my bag, you'll notice there is a ton of junk. I left this in here to show you. This is stuff that I have amassed. And actually, we have a spell book here. And I want to go ahead and figure out what this is. So what we'll do is we will add this to one of our wands. This has lightning pulse as the first one. I have not really changed these over yet. I'm going to, I just haven't, because I've been busy with other stuff on here. So, oh, it's a lightning bolt. What? Oh man, that's cool. That's so cool. I bet that does a lot of damage. And I bet it makes charged creepers like a boss. So lightning bolt spell. It's 40 mana. It causes lightning to strike where you're pointing. Huh. Very, very nice. I'm going to put that away for right now. I've got a lot of cobblestone in my inventory, and you'll understand why. Also, all this wooden stuff, I'll show you where that is from. So if we head up over in this direction, I have built the start of a stairs. It's not going to stay cobblestone, but that's why I've got all this cobblestone. We're going to be sketching stuff out today. That's what we're going to be working on. You'll notice this kind of breaks off, and there's a big section there, and there's a little section here. This is going to be, you know, different little areas, little structure type rooms. I don't know. I'm going to add little things as you go up the stairs, basically. Okay, and then these stairs pass through the mountain, and then they're going to work their way up to here, and then you can enter up here. By the way, I did sell those extra spell books that we had. So I did sell those off. But anyways, I built that little stone stairs. And then over here, I spent a bit of time destroying trees. Okay. And also, there was that big bridge, you know, we saw like in a few episodes ago. And I burned that down. So this is kind of what's left of it. But I chopped down all these trees because we need some open space. I just made a diamond axe and ran through it. Just going around vein mining trees, since I can't vein mine with the drag bag. So, but anyways, just kind of clearing out some space for some of the stuff that we're going to do today. Now, we do need to, is that setting? Yeah, that's setting. A ranger mother spider? Oh, we got a free emerald out of it. But anyways, like I said, we're going to be sketching some stuff out today. Now, originally... Whoa! Oh my gosh! I hate those ones that move really fast like that. We're going to be sketching some stuff out today and working on kind of starting the proper base. Because right now we just live in a warehouse. next to a garden. And we need to actually work on a proper base. So, and by the way, this video, I'm recording this on Monday midday. Just a heads up, which by the time this video comes out, everything will have come out by now. But there was intended to be an episode on Monday. Just my internet is so bad that my videos were uploading forever. They really, really were. So I do apologize, but hopefully in time I'll get some better internet. But before we get started, I do need to go get some sand. First and foremost, and there's actually right down here, there's a desert. I don't know if I want to go down there, or that would probably be the best place to go, judging by this. I don't actually need a lot of sand, though, but I've only got one piece of sand at present. And that's definitely not going to work. I need more than one piece. Okay, well, right over here, there's plenty. A pyroskeleton. Okay, right here. We don't actually need a whole lot of this. We just need a couple pieces. There we go. We're good. And, yeah, I guess we'll... Oh, that's treasure slime. I thought that was some kind of a bear or something there for a second. It's really interesting how the biomes just kind of all merge together. So you have, like, deserts and mesas and jungles and just everything everywhere. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it. I don't think that I am, because it's kind of... In some cases, it's kind of, like, jarring a little bit, but anyways, what I want the sand for. Originally, whenever I build magic buildings, and I think this is true for a lot of people, you tend to want to go to, like, towers, right? Just mage towers. And so most of your structures end up being circles. And I was actually considering doing a circle for this. That was my original plan. And in the last, I don't know, hour, I've changed my mind. I've actually changed my mind. Like, I was getting ready to start prepping or start putting together a circle. That was my original plan. But then I changed my mind. What we are going to make, let me actually take, let me get a little bit of this coal. I'm going to toss this into there. We're going to go ahead and just smelt up that glass. Oh, wait a second. This is not going to work, because I have a smelting speed boost that I want to use. There we go. But originally we always go, or most people I think go to towards circles. Well, what we're going to do is going to be something a little bit different, I do believe. There is going to be a circle, but it's not going to be circular in shape, if that makes sense. I think it will make sense if it doesn't already. But we're going to get ourselves an enhanced building guide, because as you guys know, I love these things. Absolutely love these things. They are like a gift unto Minecraft, I swear. So there we go. There is our enhanced building guide. And also, I will say that here pretty soon, like in the next episode or two, we're going to start getting into a couple, namely one new dimension, but probably more than one. So just a heads up, we will start doing some dimension diving here fairly soon. Okay, so let's head up to the top of this. What we're going to be working on, what we're going to be sketching out today. It's going to be out of cobblestone for now. And it's just probably going to be the floor that we're working on mainly, sketching out. The reason being, within this pack, within say, Enigmatica, or actually a lot of my builds, I can pretty much go for, like, it may differ from building to building if it's a building type thing, or area to area. Like Enigmatica has, like, the cave section and, the different sections and everything. But in most cases, I can go towards just, a few building materials, and that'll be what we're building with. Well, in this pack, since it's very magical based, and with magic comes generally a wide variety of colors and designs and all that stuff, we're going to be doing, we're gonna have to come up with a fair few different color schemes, because of course we have a number of different schools. Like if we take a look at the master wands, we have pyromancy, ice, storm, necromancy, earth, sorcerers, I guess kind of its own thing, and then healing. So we have 7 different trees of magic. Not to mention we're going to need spaces for, and there's also master, which is like nothing. So I guess it'll have its own, so we can have a good solid 8. But then there's also, we're going to need portal rooms, we're going to need a library, we're going to need alchemy areas, we're going to need displays, just all different kinds of stuff that we're going to have to take into account with this build. So we're just going to start with doing it all out of cobblestone, and then we'll add, add detail and add the blocks and stuff as we go. Because this central area is going to kind of be where everything sort of meets. All the different trees, all the different schools of magic meet. And I'm thinking we're going to have it right in here. This will be the main section. So maybe over here we'll have some other stuff, but then the main section, and then there'll probably be portals that connect out to other sections, because like the aquamancy stuff, that was a section, right? Aquamancy? No, it's ice. Ice or storm. Well, other sections will connect to other places, I do believe. And we need like a central hub that kind of connects to, acts as an entryway, or will have an entryway that connects to it, which will probably be right out here, I imagine. Kind of acts as an entryway, and then also will connect through portals and pathways and stuff like that to the other areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, and I totally forgot to, I've got the stuff on me to make a lever. So let's whip up one of these. And we're finally, I'm actually kind of excited to be finally getting into building this base, like the proper base. Okay, so what we're going to do, initially we're going to build a circle. It's not going to stay circle, but initially that's what we're going to do. So we're going to click right here. That's a cylinder. There's cuboid, full cuboid, dome, triangle, pentagon, hexagon, octagon, axis, planes, sphere. We're going to go to cylinder, which is, it's a circle. And what we're going to do, we're going to scale this thing out. I'm actually going to bring that down and that down. We actually only want it to be about this wide here. And then I'm going to make this circle much larger. I'm thinking, you can see the number changing right there, like negative 31, 32, 33, and so on. That's the radius. So you're always going to have like an uneven amount. Oh wow, look at that. And so we're going to make this thing pretty big. We're going to say negative... well, actually, do I want it to be... Let me see. I'm going to play around with this just a little bit here. Kind of wish I had flight right now. It would make things a whole lot easier. I might actually go for more like a 20. Because originally I was just going to do a sphere, and that was going to be the majority of it. But this is going to be just partially a sphere. The very, very center of it's going to be a sphere. So it'll make sense here soon. Okay, so there's a 20 by 20. That's a decent sized area, I'd say. And then the sections here, these are 4, 5, 9 wide. I'd say that's pretty good. But what I'm thinking of doing here is actually elongating this a little bit. So we're going to say like 29 by 29. So yeah, it's more elongated like that. And I think that's what I want to do. It would bring it right to this edge here. We'd have this area. We'd have a longer side here. Yeah, that's 13 wide. Which would actually be a little bit better. And then we have some 5 wide sections right in there. Oh, is that what I want to do? I'm thinking so. I think that's how I want it. And then I could have, like, I could end up opening this little section up and, maybe bringing the pathway back through. But this would be like the main, let's see, the main structure. Yeah, so let's do that. And what we're going to do is, if we take a look here, the total block count's 140. So it's 140 blocks per layer of this. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take our cobblestone and just hold right click, and it's going to build it out for us. And I just want this first layer just so I have a shape to work from. And we are, if you recall, back on a few series, I think the one that comes to mind most recently, or most memorably, I guess, is Craft of the Titans, where I did the big, the floor designs, like the massive floor designs. We're going to be doing some stuff kind of similar to that within this pack. So, as we work through the different rooms of the structure and everything. So this episode, we're kind of just doing a little bit of planning work. I hope you guys don't mind. It's kind of bringing things. I always get requests for more building type stuff and more planning stuff, actually, on camera. So that's kind of what we're doing today, is a little bit of planning. Anyways, there is the floor, and we can actually see it from the map. Let's take a look here. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then what we're going to do, let's pull up our enhanced building guide. I've got that down. And then what we're going to do is this section here is actually going to come up higher than the sections that we're about to add on. And it'll be like a big domed roof, you know, that's the same shape here. So I'm actually going to, let's see, let me get, one thing I'd like to get here is crafting table. I still need to make a portable crafter. I'll make one at some point, promise. I haven't forgotten about it, I just haven't done it yet. Let me get a little bit more of this. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to put down a sign. This is -20, or this is 2029, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and just put down a sign here just so I remember. And we're going to say 20 by 29. That's the size of this structure. So that if I need this enhanced building guide, you know, maybe to do the dome or something like that, I can just look here, and I'll probably end up adding it. I think this pack has clipboards, if I recall. They are added. Yes, perfect, because we are going to be... Oh, wait, that's the mine colonies one. That's a little bit different. Maybe it doesn't have clipboards. I may add it. Honestly, I probably will end up adding Bibliocraft to this pack, but if I don't, there is a standalone clipboards thing, so... if I need it, I can easily add it in. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to add in the first side structure to this. And what we're going to do is this is actually going to kind of jut out of the side of this. This is 13 wide. That should be fine. We're going to go... That should be the center. If it is 13 wide, it should be. But make sure I didn't miscount. All these leaves that like refuse to despawn. Die. By the way, plants, trees and stuff will replant themselves, so watch out whenever you're cutting this stuff down. I was running around having to clean up all the plants, so. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's drop this down. This is going to be, we're going to change this to, I want a triangle shape. And then what I want to do is, let's see, I can't rotate. Okay, I need to actually move this around just a little bit here. Let's bring that up. And what we're going to do is we're going to place it like that instead. And activate that. Okay, so we've got our triangle shape right there. I'm going to want to turn this around just a little bit. I need to do a full circle. There we go. We've got this triangle shape. Because what I want to do is I want to have this triangle connect over into this cylinder shape that we've done. And then what we're going to do is we're going to reduce the size of this. That's a really tall... that's a really tall triangle. That's not what I want. But I got to bring the... this has got to come up. Or not that one. This one. We're going to bring this up to... No. I want to be setting flush like that. I'm actually going to bring this up a little bit. I want it to be raised, so I actually don't want it flush with this. But this actually... Let me think here. Let me actually bring this up a little bit more. Okay, that's at 0. That's 3 high. Well, 3 high above this. Because I'm actually going to have stairs that enter up into this, so it's going to be just a block or two off the ground. And then I want basically just a small little set of stairs that lead up into this triangle. Okay, so we're going to do something to that effect. And then we'll go ahead and just raise this a little bit. But I'm going to need to bring these sides in just a little bit. So we're going to say like maybe 10, perhaps. Still a little bit longer than what I need. Okay, if we did the shape kind of like that, I think that's about what I want. Something to that effect. And then we'll have stairs that kind of lead up into that and kind of come off that main cylindrical pathway. This will be the main pathway, and this actually... Yeah, it just kind of juts out one extra, and that's fine. I want it to actually stick out just one over this 13 wide section here. So this actually, yeah, this is the perfect shape. This is 0, 0, -8, 19, 0, 8. Okay, so let me jot that down on a sign. I said 0, 0, -8, 19, 0, 8. Okay, so 0, 0, -8, 19, 0, 8. Yes. Okay, that's what I want to do. So then we'll go ahead and just quickly build this out. Okay, so then we're going to grab this, and we're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. And, yeah, I'll leave that there, actually. That'll denote where the center point is on that side. And the nice thing is this thing does retain its settings, so if we come over here... By the way, I have noticed that skeletons seem to just be immune to fire, like they won't burn. Which I guess kind of makes sense, but just a heads up, they will not burn. My fireballs, I mean, I was hitting them like dead on, and they don't die, or they don't catch on fire or anything. So then we can just this has to be rotated around a little bit here. I think that actually, yes, perfect. Okay, and then I'm just going to build this one out. This is identical, to the one on the other side. Okay, there we go. And then we'll just pull this up and that up. There we go. So basically the cylinder is going to come up, and then the cylinder shape is going to keep going up. It's going to have a dome ceiling that's above the tops of these triangles. But then these triangle sections are going to come out to other segments, other small little segments over here. And we're actually going to kind of build these like pyramids, and they're going to go down, sort of. Which we'll do all that once we actually start building the structure itself. It's going to be like some fun with geometric shapes is what we're going to be doing here. I always love playing with the builder guide. There's so much you can do with it. It's just amazing. And just having it all right there just makes life a whole lot easier as far as building some of these shapes and getting them, exactly right and everything. Oh my gosh, I just broke my drag back. I wasn't meaning to, because I actually wanted to keep that, for the displays, but that's fine. Okay, I'm starting a little bit of a forest fire here, just to kind of clean up a little bit of this wood and stuff that's in my way. Ignite works great for getting rid of leaves, for the record. It is raining, but it seems like everything's catching pretty good, so. But anyways, I did bring up another layer of this. You can see it's 2 higher than this little section. That's where the floor is actually going to sit. Okay, and then what we're going to do is right out here, we're going to have, I'm thinking that the staircase, let me burn this away here. The rain keeps trying to put out my fires. I don't appreciate it at all. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is 7 wide here, and we're going to go pretty much like that for the stairs. We're going to have it be like 5 wide. And we'll go ahead and just bring this out. Let's see, that's where the floor is actually going to sit. So we'll bring this out like, so much deforestation that I've got to do in this area. There's just so many trees. I mean, I want trees, but not all these trees. Not all these trees need to stay. So, alright, Rain put that out. This would be a pretty decent amount. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to have, basically these are going to end up being stairs. They kind of come down right here. And they're not going to be slab stairs, they're going to be full stairs. And that's going to lead up then to the actual floor of this. And we're going to have like an overhang and some stuff that comes out from this. And this little section here is actually going to wrap around some of the outside of this cylinder. Okay, which that'll all come in later. And then all this will be floor. I am going to fill all this in with cobblestone for the time being. I doubt I'm going to get it all done right now. Yeah, so the floor will actually be right in here. And then what I'm thinking is this is going to be kind of like the main hub room of the building. So this is going to connect to, a lot of the portals and a lot of the different areas. Of course, it's not big enough to connect to everything, but some of the stuff's going to be accessible through maybe like dimensional doors or something to that effect, is how it'll be accessed from this room. Okay, and then what we'll do is like right here, we're going to have, let's see, we'll do this as like 3, maybe 5 wide, I think, and that'll give us plenty of room on the sides there. Yeah, so this is basically going to be more stairs that come up into these pyramid sections from this main hub area. And then I've got to do a bunch of road work and path work, and I've got to spread grass around. I've got to get nature seeds. I think that's going to be one thing that we work on next episode, because I need pumpkins and cacti to get nature seeds. Okay, so I got as much of the floor as I can done. This will be the very center right here. And for right now, I'm going to put our building guide down right there. I'll go ahead and put our lever down. That's going to be the very center of the structure. Okay, so actually we've got a few minutes left, and I don't have any more cobblestone. I'm completely tapped out on cobblestone. We're going to be getting more cobblestone here fairly soon, like maybe next episode, I don't know. But one thing I do want to do real quick, because I really do need nature seeds. I need them because I'm collecting all the seeds, and then I also need them because I want to start getting grass for down there around that warehouse area. It's just a really easy way for us to make grass using dirt seeds or dirt essence and nature essence. We can start making seeds. I can also make lily pads and other such things, like, for example, grass you can craft like that, you know, and you get 12 at a time. So I really, really want nature seeds, and I've got the wheat, and I've got the, you know, whatever. I guess I should check back at the house. I'm not for sure if I have pumpkin seeds. I keep meaning to check, and I keep getting sidetracked. But over here, I see like a really sandy area, and I'm hoping that there is some cactus there. And actually over in this direction, there's what looks to be a spruce forest, which, if I recall, pumpkins can spawn around in there. So we might actually spot some pumpkins as we're going through. And then, in addition, we might come across some traps. Hey, I see cactus. I'm going to have to plant it, you know, to get more. Well, actually, I think if we get nature seeds up and going, yeah, see, I can get some cactus that way fairly easily. The only thing is the nature seeds. I'm going to need 4 cactus to get that up and going. So I may actually have to grow a little bit of this, but there's 3. Hey, this is actually where we spawned, wasn't it? Yeah, this is where we spawned in at. Haha. We have come full circle. We never actually explored around this area very much. I didn't realize we were this close to spawn. Like, we're literally like a stone's throw from spawn. There's a piece of cactus. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab that so we'll have all 4 of them. Okay, and then over here, this spruce area. Is there any pumpkins by chance? I do see a sunflower. I'm going to snag that because I don't think that I have any sunflowers. Oh, wait. Never mind. Well, there's a graveyard over here. It's possible I might have pumpkins. I don't know for sure. I can't remember. But Vigor 3... I'm not seeing much in the way of pumpkins. Hey, this guy. Sometimes these guys can sell pumpkin seeds. This guy doesn't have any, though. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing much in the way of pumpkins. Like, this landscape looks like we might be able to find pumpkins here, but I don't remember what all biomes they spawn in. This is classified as a jungle. So strange. This biome bundle stuff is so strange. Okay, and I'm going to head back over in this direction. There was, over here near spawn, there was a wizard tower. Right? And I was wanting to see what kind of wizard was inside, because I don't think we ever checked it. I think we just kind of headed off, you know, in pursuit of a base, a place to call home. So, I saw some sunflowers there behind me, so I know where to get a bunch of them. Which actually I think you can make them maybe with nature essence, but... this is a storm mage. He has a novice spellbook, an apprentice spellbook, and a smoke bomb spellbook. I don't have the stuff on me to purchase any of those at the moment, but yeah, so we got a storm mage here, which if I recall that was the one that we killed before, was a storm mage. So we've got a new one. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of those sunflowers. And hey, there's a village! That's not the village that we explored before either. Yeah, let's briefly check this out. I'm not going to grab all this stuff. Again, I think I have plenty of drums for the time being. But, like blacksmiths and stuff like that, I do want to check out their shops. Okay, it actually looks like there's not a blacksmith shop in this one. Hey, is that pumpkins? That looks like pumpkins over there. Past these creepers. And I'm going to get back and then I'm going to realize I had pumpkins the whole time or something. I know it. Wow, that's a lot of pumpkins. I'm trying to watch out because it's creepers. But I'm pretty sure if I want to say that I checked and I didn't have pumpkin seeds. And I remember thinking I'm going to have to go out and find cactus and pumpkins. So we have found pumpkins. We found plenty of pumpkins. I've got a bit extra so we can get our nature seeds, and then we have pumpkin seeds. Even though I think we can make pumpkins with nature seeds. But okay, I'm not going to gather up any. There's pumpkins everywhere over here. Like, look at all those. This is just a plains biome. Whoa, look at that tree. Let me see what kind of tree this is. There's a bunch of them. There's a wizard's tower. Those things look so epic on the side of the mountain. I could probably find ice up there. Whoa, what's this? Is this one of those Aztec? Yeah. It's one of those Aztec structures. If you recall, we explored one of these back on, what was it, Sprout, I think? And then I ended up running into like a horde of cave spiders, which is like the bane of my existence. Yeah, that's what that is. We'll explore that, but not right now. Hey, hey, hey. Wizard's Tower. There's also one up there, and there's another one closer to where we spawned in at. Like, spawn point. But, I don't know. I'm just trying to get an idea of what kind of variety we have as far as wizards go. This one is just a regular wizard. He's got Freeze, an advanced spellbook, Snowball. Okay, that's gold. I don't have any gold. I need to just load up on like my diamonds and my emeralds and my gold and my magic crystals and stuff and just go off like wizard hunting and see what all wizards are available. Okay, well, let's grab our magic tether. It's dark, it's spooky, and I'm done. Well, did I just not hold it long enough? Or, wait a second. I seem to remember the magic tether taking you home. Maybe it just does a bunch of damage to you. But I seem to remember it taking you back to your spawn point. Like wherever your bed is. But that didn't quite work out for me. Whoa! Look what we got. We got a trollager. Die! There we go. What did you drop? Obsidian and a solstice gift. Yeah, you can see it's like it's freaking out because primitive mobs just running into all kinds of problems at the moment. For the trollager. Those guys are pretty cool though. I was fighting a festive creeper on my way back home and I killed him and then I heard like more explosions. And I was like, is there another festive creeper? I turn around, it's him. He's just bashing the dirt in. Like, look at all that destruction that he was wrecking. So, man. I swear, like, that fire spell doesn't always work on, like, everything. Well, now we can get ourselves, let's see, the nature seeds. These require nature clusters. That's wheat and sugarcane. Luckily, we have all of that. So there's 4 of those, and then we can get our first nature seeds. Yay. Which means I can start producing grass, which is going to be wonderful. And we'll just bring this up. Well, actually, I don't have water placed out in an area for it. So I'm going to put it right here for right now. And I still haven't not gotten a single extra dirt seed. Or stone seed. But wood is filling out actually pretty nicely. Then once it fills out, we'll just start harvesting with a right click instead of having to break it and replace it and all that. So, but anyways, I'm going to end out this episode here. I know it's about wrapping up point. It's a little bit something different today. We've kind of got the start of our building anyways. We got that kind of started. But we will be working on that progressively as things go on. And that's, like I said, that's going to kind of be the hub area of our base. And then we'll add on, you know, we'll work on that, and then the adjoining sections and stuff like that. We'll actually start getting up there and working on the base. So starting is always the hardest part, right? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, Be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. Stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys then.